They're ashamed of their choices and they're hiding. It's not just one choice. They chose someone else, but they made a lot of bad choices and they are catching up to somebody. They're hiding from a lot of people, not just you. And they're thinking of how to reach out to people. Could be someone in your family, could just be a friend, but it's a disgraced friend. Let me go to what's the tea. It could be romantic. There's a fear of public exposure, romantic love affair, dirt digging, impersonator, too busy winning, haunted. See, they're acting like they're too busy winning, but they're haunted and they're hiding and digging up dirt on other people, pretending to be something they're not. In fact, that's what this person does. Not trying to make you paranoid. I'm just confirming your intuition. They go along to get things out of people. They impersonate a lot. And really deep down, it's kind of sad. This person just wants to be loved. This is what they're actually looking for. Romantic love affair. Like a romantic love affair with themselves, with life. And they're very haunted by something from their past. So they're digging dirt on other people. It's very sad. This is someone you actually need to have compassion for, even if it's silent. I know everybody's turning against this person, but it's theirs to deal with. We've just so normalized just attacking people over nothing. And it takes a strong person to withstand that, to know who they are and not let the entire world, the internet, social media, tell them who they are. Confession. New perspective. Authentic self, partial truths, unspoken desires. And I'm sorry if I'm talking to the person this is about. What I'm getting a sense of is a deep mask. It's low self-esteem or people telling us we're not good enough. You know, people who are raised by people who have low self-esteem themselves, who don't have much of a sense of identity. That's a hard thing to deal with because this person is hearing partial truths about themselves. It's really sad because this person has brought all this on themselves. It's like they brought on this drama. Now they have something to confess. They were hiding. They made a mistake. They were just trying to have a life, trying to piece together some sense of normalcy, happiness, and it went wrong. And what they probably need to do is leave and make a fresh start. There was a lot of people pleasing going on here, a lot of not speaking up for themselves. And if you're like judging this person, well, they need to do this, they need to do that. Well, you know, you probably had better parents. I'm going to be honest with you. That goes back to deep early childhood. People who told you it was okay to have your own thoughts and opinions. And not everybody's raised like that. Before you say, you're making excuses, look, you can ask a psychiatrist. This goes back to deep early childhood. It does for everybody. And I'm not saying this person needs people to come along and baby them or help them. I just mean they need to be left alone to deal with this. And what they really need to do is stop digging dirt on other people and focus on themselves. They need to stop figuring out how they can impersonate or copy everybody, but they don't know any better. We live in a society where you're either a master or a slave. You're like brought up to be one or the other. And this person doesn't realize that. May they find their own perspective, new perspective. May they just realize who they are, have the strength to even realize who they are, because they're going around life like this, not understanding how their relationships are falling apart when they just don't have a sense of who they are. What should they or you dealing with them focus on? I'm telling you, they just really need to be left alone, ignored. They will come to their senses. They're going through this because they need to understand some things. They've learned some hard lessons, but they need to make a fresh start someplace else. Time for a change. Exactly. Love and light. Clear mind. The more people leave this person alone and let them come to their own senses, the more their mind will clear and they will come to their senses. You see, our minds are magnetic batteries, whether we know it or not. And when you're not grounding your energy, when you are just chaos, when you don't even know who you are, you're susceptible to all that energy coming at you at all times, which it's out there in the air, just like Wi-Fi signals, radio waves, TV, sound. That energy is always out there, but you can protect yourself, and not everybody knows that. May this person realize that. May this person be completely protected, be love and light. People who are so insecure in themselves that they're just constantly finding fault with others, finding reasons to criticize others instead of being busy with themselves. May their mind be clear and they stop reacting to the energy around them, because that's what's going on. They are just reacting to a world full of chaotic energy around them without knowing it. May their energy be grounded. Last card to end this reading. You practice self-care every day, and that's part of the energy grounding, because this could be for you, or it just could be a mixture of things. Anyway, practice self-care. Imagine a gold light from outside space going down through you, washing through you, filling you, protecting you, cleansing you. You are protected from all of this, from all the chaos. May you learn who you are and be happy with that. You practice self-care every day. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.